Morning, everybody. Today is January the 6th, and let's take a look at what we are working on today. Today, we're going to continue with this exploration of our topic. So, yesterday, after we kind of talked about the broad outlines of what we were doing, we asked you to start kind of brainstorming some topics and narrowing it down to three. Again, like we said yesterday, those don't have to be the only ones you consider. You can think you can add some more in today if you want to. But we do know that a lot of people are going to really kind of focus on the ones that they did yesterday, and that's totally fine. But what we want to do then is we want to make sure that we are starting to look at these topics and say, okay, do I have an idea? Is there some information out there? Do I need to finesse my topics up? So let's take a look at what we are going to do today. I'll go ahead and pull that up. If you go to the assignment practice 1-6-22, okay, the practice assignment for today, the possible persuasive topic exploration. So it just gives you a little broad overview of what we're doing. And we're just exploring out there. And then what that means is we're going to say, okay, here's a topic that you're interested in. Let's go see what's out there. Let's go see what we can find, right? The steps are pretty simple. First off, you're going to open up your email from yesterday. When you submitted that form, it should have emailed you, here were your responses, right? You picked this topic, and this topic. And so we're going to go ahead and use that as a starting point. And that was just so you remembered what you submitted yesterday. And again, if you want to I like these two, but I think I'm going to add a different one, that's totally fine at this point. And then we want to do some basic Google search, right? We want to start looking around and seeing what's out there. Start researching. So if it's school should start later. Okay, great. Let's go that. School start time, later start time, starting schools later, right? And go ahead and try to find some of those sources and see what's out there. As you are searching for that, we're going to start to capture some of that information. So let's take a look at that document, which is this one right here. So what you're going to have is this possible topic exploration. And what you're going to do first off is you're going to type up here next to number one, what was one of the topics that you had chosen, right? So you're going to take it from your email and you're going to type it in or copy and paste it into here. Then you're going to go start doing some searching. And you're going to find okay, this source said this and this and this, right? Find 2 or 3 facts. Maybe it's a figure. Maybe it's a number, maybe it's a statistic, maybe it's a definition, whatever it might be, right? Just to say, hey, I went out there, I found this source, and here's what it said. We want you then to put the link of that source right here, okay? So you go out, you do your search, you find some information. Yep, this is going to work. You bring some of that information from the source to this document right here. Then we want you to also copy and paste that link. Part of it is we want to make sure it's a legit source, okay? But part of it too is that if you do pick this particular topic, then you've already got a couple sources that you might be able to use. And so we're starting to do that research process. Notice here, you have 3 topics on those black lines there. You have source A, B, C, D, E, and then F, and with links of each of them. Now, I did letter each of the sources differently, excuse me, because I do want to make sure that you are using different sources each time. So it's not like we're going to find one source and use it 2 or 3 or 4 times. We're going to find a source and use it on one line. We're going to find a different source and use it on this line. So in the end, you're going to have 6 different sources. Okay. I do know that under the assignment, it says it is due today. I do envision that this will go into Friday, and we will finish this on Friday the 7th, and that's totally fine. We could take a little bit of time. We don't want to delay everything and not do it today and think that we're going to have it tomorrow, because you do have to start narrowing down your topics on Friday the 7th, okay? So again, as we've said many times before, if you need help, please be reaching out to us. Say, Ms. McGuire, I need help with this. Mr. Wells, can you show me how to do this? Whatever. You're having trouble finding sources or how to get started with that process or whatever. So make sure that you're reaching out. And again, make sure that you are bringing in that information and you are saving those links. Save those links because you're going to want those links again later. Anyway, I hope that you find some interesting information. I hope this helps you narrow down your topics. Because again, tomorrow we're going to bring it down to 1 so we know what we're going to be writing about. Good luck.